Okay, welcome back to the Yins Betcha podcast. Back for another great week. At least on my end, it was a great week.
Yeah, you sound happy.
As you can tell by the thumbnail, that's going to be a great thumbnail this week. Mr. Aaron Rodgers getting it done, but we'll get to all of that. Good to be back. We're kind of going to flip it this week. Kevin's here, of course.
Yep.
What's up?
What's going on? Got some humble pie to eat.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We're going to switch it up a little bit, though. Michigan, of course, didn't play last week, so we are going to go ahead and jump right into the NFL. But football is everywhere, and the Guardians have playoff baseball again today. As we're recording this, it is Thursday. I should have it up tonight, probably, but hopefully we get the dub after you're hearing this, so we'll see what happens.
Recording first, and then going to watch some Guardians here at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. So, but yeah, I wanted to shout them out first. And yeah, I mean, anything else? Braves might make it next year. Braves are Snicker, doing everything right now.
Got rid of Snicker, which I was calling for months ago. I think it's just I've been a little tired of the franchise hiring within for years.
Right.
Ever since Bobby Cox and just go get your guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so tired of the nepotism of hiring within. So
yeah.
So I'm excited that they've got the roster to compete. They lost 37 games by 1 run this year. I mean, if you take half of those, or even a third of those, they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
If you can reverse some of those. So, baseball's a funny game. Starting out the season 0-7, they just never got back into it. They did get over 500 once, but there's ebbs and flows to a baseball season. You're going to go through a lot of streaks, as the Guardians can attest to. I mean, talk about a team that looked like they were dead in the water. So,
right.
You just never know when you're going to get hot.
Exactly. Yeah. With that, you got to go do what we did. You go get yourself a catcher for a coach, man. They're the best. They say they're the best, and they're the best for a reason. They know how to manage a game for sure.
They're used to managing the game.
Yeah.
So.
Well, great. We got the housewarming out of the way. I don't know if there's anything else that I'm thinking
let's just go right into talking to the Steelers. Vikings ass. I know you're excited to do it, and there's not much.
I just want to give it all its glory here. Steelers 24, Vikings 21.
Wasn't as close as the score indicated. Obviously, they let them back in a little bit and had a chance. They had a, up until the intentional grounding.
15 unanswered in the fourth, man.
Yeah, they got it to the 40-yard line with 30, 40 seconds. I mean, they had a shot. I mean, 20 more yards, they would have at least had a field goal attempt.
I was so scared. I was sitting. Of course, we record in Kevin's sunroom. I was sitting in this sunroom, freaking out, literally freaking out. Like the fact that we let this team back in it, and you said it there. The amount of turnovers we're able to create, and every game has been close this season for us.
Yeah, I still,
so
I don't like the prospects of either one of our team.
I still don't feel good.
Yeah, let me say that. But I don't. Our offensive line troubles, unless we're gonna solve that, we're gonna go nowhere and go nowhere fast. I said the 2 keys to victory were win the turnover battle and outrush, and didn't do either one of them. So you lost the game. To the Steelers' credit, they forced them, and we were talking before we went on the air about the amount of punch-outs that are happening from a fumble perspective.
Right.
The kind of Charles Peanut Tillman,
Yeah.
It's happened way more than...
It's crazy.
It's every week.
That's how they're teaching them now in training camps, the tackle.
Yes.
And it's effective.
Tackling's gone down. I mean, everybody's afraid of getting a flag, and I think you're guilty of sometimes trying to force that turnover instead of just making the fucking tackle.
Right.
And then guys are getting extra yardage from it or breaking away from the tackle, period, and busting out a long run. So, the turnovers killed them. The line is they're just in shambles. They can't keep anybody healthy.
Yeah.
The rumor is Ryan Kelly might have to retire.
What?
Medically retire. Yep. Just signed him from the Colts in the offseason. That's the rumor this week. Because he had 2 concussions in 3 weeks. I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
So we finally get Darcel back, and then everybody else is getting hurt. So I don't know. If you don't have an offensive line, you just don't have a shot.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I still think it's going to be the Steelers' undoing. I still feel like the defense has a lot of work to do. If it weren't for the turnovers the last 2 weeks, those easily could have been losses instead. They did obviously get to Carson Wentz, but I feel like some of that was the product of our line too.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean they went out and took it and they won the game fair and square. I got nothing to bitch about except for the holding call on the kickoff return.
That was rough.
Yeah, and all that really did was kind of maybe would have saved some time.
Yeah.
To score quicker, but I thought that was a touchy call, especially given the circumstances. But.
And I mean, with it came. I mean, I think from the start, honestly, like you said, I still don't feel good about my team. I'm in a weird spot though because of how bad the AFC North has turned out.
Yeah.
To be where we are and the Ravens being 1-3 and Lamar being out this week, like those are the things. It's ours to lose now.
And their defense is terrible. I mean, they're giving over 35 points every game.
Yeah.
And so I think, and yes, as when I say your future prospects of, I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders.
No.
But they have a really, really good shot at winning the division. The Bengals are bad now.
Yeah.
The Browns are the Browns. And Baltimore's defense, I mean, obviously they've got injuries and they're just not stopping anybody.
Right.
So I think they're in good shape in that aspect.
I just want to win a playoff game.
You may get a home game.
They may get a home game.
You may win the division.
If we win the division, we'll get a home game, and that is the biggest thing. And like I said, coming into this year, it's all I ever wanted to do. That's all I want to do now. I'm not stretching. I'm not going for Super Bowl. I don't want it. I mean, I want it, but I don't want that to be like my thought process. So with it, I think the defense has stood up like this past week. Looked better. Of course, like you said, maybe the O-line was hurt. Maybe we were able to get to Carson Wentz is what we're supposed to do anyways. But I felt better about it. The fourth quarter when we left Addison wide open. I don't know what the blown coverage was there. Yeah. It was wide open. Shout out whoever tackled him. I forget his name.
Big. We ended up scoring, but we didn't do it until fourth down.
Right.
And lost damn near a minute.
Yeah, more time off the clock.
The whole drive could have looked different. They wouldn't have. Number one, they probably wouldn't have had to onside it.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a fan of. Like you got to look at the statistics with onsiding, especially now that you have to declare it. The numbers are way down on recovering it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you got to do the math a little bit. Like, you still stopped them 3 and out, got the ball, but now you had to go the fucking length of the field. Whereas if you would have kicked off and they would have punted from there, you would have got the ball at about your 30, 40-yard line with the same amount of time left.
Right.
So you're not, like, the whole drive looks different there, right?
Yeah.
And they made their way up from the 10-yard line to the 4, so they moved it 30 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So if their field position was 30 yards better, you already would have been in field goal range when they would have taken that intentional grounding sack. So and that would have been a totally different play call, because as soon as they would have gotten to field goal range, they probably would have gotten more conservative.
Yeah.
They either would have run the ball or made a quick pass that, Wentz wouldn't have been back there for as long as he was, because the line wasn't able to hold up, and the Steelers knew that. And they exploited it, and we
were able to get it.
I mean that you just got to play the percentages on that. I'm just not a fan of onsiding it unless if you've got no timeouts left or one timeout and there's not enough time and they're just going to kneel on it.
Yeah,
that's the time to onside kick.
Exactly,
where that's your last effort. That
if you don't get it,
you don't have the time to stop them defensively.
Yeah,
but if you've got the time, I don't care how much time's left. You've got to fucking kick it.
You got to kick it down there.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the right play call. It was kicking it down the field.
Yes, and they didn't do it. And so,
Yeah.
And so I feel like the game was lost from that aspect.
Yeah.
Right then.
Right there.
So once they didn't recover it.
Yeah, it's a concerning idea here, too, especially. I mean, I said I just liked our defense this week, but it was concerning that we let them score 15 in the fourth, and we let them all the way back down to that position, right? So, don't feel good about that. I don't know where the disconnect is with this defense just yet, but I'm hoping this bye week brings back Joey Porter Jr., the people that have been hurt anyways, get them healthy.
I feel like Pittsburgh's always been guilty of that. What is it with – I always feel like they were a team that when you looked like you had them on the ropes, they found a way to come back and either win it or make it interesting. And on the flip side – it's something about Pittsburgh, too, because the Penguins are the same way.
Yeah.
Like they always say in the NHL, a 2-goal lead is the worst lead.
The worst lead,
right?
Yep.
And the Penguins always seem like that. If they're behind, they're a threat to come back and win it.
Yeah.
But if they're ahead, they'll find a way to blow it. And I've always kind of felt that way about Tomlin's Steelers.
Yeah.
They when it looks like they're the dominant team, they they let teams get back in it.
Right.
And it was why I never really we had a good time Sunday, by the way.
Oh,
if you want to shout that out, WFMJ was here. If
great
you did
time.
not see the broadcast, and you wouldn't have seen it unless you're local to Youngstown.
Yeah.
It is on my Facebook page, the video for that. And we're really trying to promote to get more people to come out to West Side Bowl, which we will be there for the Browns game this Sunday at 9:30. But it was really cool to have them here. So obviously, we're always trying to be on our best behavior. The news is here.
Yeah.
But I was selective. And I said that on the podcast last week. I was selective on who I invited, and if you felt slighted, sorry. But it was nice to not like I just came to the realization. Hey, it's week 4 of the NFL season. As much as I've always hated the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers for that matter, I was like, I'm going to refuse to let this game ruin my day, ruin my weekend. And I got interviewed by WFMJ after the game.
Yeah,
that made it tough.
It made it hard.
Flush it and move on.
Yeah.
And that's what I had to do. So I was really happy with the people I had here. Everybody was good sports about it.
Yep.
I was fair. I played Here We Go. I played Renegade.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I played Black and Yellow when they scored.
Yeah.
But we sang School Vikings, and it was hard to muster it. Because when we played it, we were behind, and it was like you didn't really feel like the comeback was going to happen.
Yeah.
So it was really, really, really good time.
That's awesome. Yeah, it was. It was amazing. It was a great time. Great party thrower you are. That was amazing. Yeah, just breakfast and lunch and drinks everywhere. It was great. Yeah, so it was a great time in that aspect.
Super expensive, so I don't know if I'm going to do it on that kind of level again. But
I feel bad. I don't feel like I gave you enough. Man.
No. It was good.
It was a great time. Yeah.
I want everybody to have a good time. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So.
But, well, great. Yeah, so only two things I wanted to shout out. Kenneth Gainwell, he should be the starter. Unfortunately, I do like Jalen Warren, but he should be the starter. The way he ran was awesome. 2 touchdowns. And then DK Metcalf kind of had his, maybe his opening game for the Steelers. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I think it's good. Don't know if he's going to be able to do 80-yard touchdown again, but, I'm hoping that was like his hello party, if you will. So we'll see. But
yeah, you want to talk about breakdown on coverage?
Yeah, right over the
Addison catch. Yeah,
man,
somebody got to make a tackle there. I mean, it's one thing to give up the pass play. Those things are going to happen, especially in today's NFL that favors the offense. You're going to have plays like that.
Yeah.
You got to limit it and keep it in front of you. So
man,
didn't do a great job on that one. But the defense to me played well enough to win. They just didn't come up with the big plays like the Steelers did. You got to find a way to force a turnover. Yeah, they got some sacks. Started out good early, but I feel like at the moment that they settled for that field goal on the first drive, kind of set the tone a little bit.
Sure, yeah.
It was nice to get that 3 and out. They should have gone down the field. And it was looking that way, and then the drive kind of sputtered out again due to the offensive line.
Yeah, if you guys would have scored there, it might have been...
Could have been different.
Could have been different.
So, but yeah, they didn't show up in the second and third quarters.
Yeah.
And that's been the trend. Other than the Bengals game, we're playing one good quarter a game, with the exception of the Atlanta game, which they didn't play any good quarters.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, they only played one good quarter against the Bears, and if you're playing anybody else in the league, maybe you don't win that game.
Yeah,
And they only played one good quarter against the Steelers, and that's not good enough for a team like that.
Yeah.
So. Maybe one good half might have been, but one good quarter was not going to do it.
Sure.
So, I think if we redid our picks right now, I would probably bump the Steelers up a game or two and scale us back.
Okay.
Just the way things are.
I mean, I had them at 10-7, and I still think that's feasible here at this point.
But that could win the division.
That could win the division.
That really could.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, I still see 7 losses on our schedule. We do. After this bye, we could play the Browns when we beef up for sure. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can win it.
You got to play better. Yeah, you're not going to get 4 or 5 turnovers every game. It's not going to happen.
We did have a nice,
but you are good enough. You're a good enough team that if you get those, then you're set up to win.
Yeah, right.
Rodgers is not making plays that are hurting you; they're only helping.
Yes. Yes.
I still, there's something about him. Attitude-wise, it's gonna show up. I mean that.
Oh, we got to talk about that 4th down play.
Yes,
and he told Tomlin no, but then you guys pick a play to run it.
Right?
Why run it if you're telling him to stay out there? Freaking throw the ball.
Right.
Throw the football.
That's what I said.
He's like, no, trust me.
Team, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, now in Tomlin said in his press conference, we're never doing that again. I mean, he already freaking said it. So I'm like, don't do that again. I mean, if you're gonna make him tell you, he's gonna put your hand out. if Aaron's putting your hand out at you, you better throw the football. Don't run it again. Like, what in the world? So,
and that's what I'm talking. That's a game that up until that particular play, everything was going good.
Yeah,
and that's how quick, from an attitude perspective, that he can be. And that's what, like, when things are going to go bad, which inevitably they will. And I'm not saying, the season, but I'm saying there's going to be a game that is just
they're really bad.
A shit game.
Yeah, it'd be really bad.
And how are they going to respond from that? Because he's absolutely, you're going to see him be demonstrative on the sideline, and he's going to pout, and because that's what he does. That's who he is.
Right. I could see that
there's
happening.
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I've got aspects of that in my work and personal life. Like, I'm not judging him.
Yeah, right,
But it's who he is.
Yeah.
And I own who I am, and I think he doesn't own who he is. He is a narcissist and doesn't really acknowledge that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So that's where it's gonna go. And when you lose this, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about.
I just want him to get us to the playoff and win a playoff game. If he loses that game, wants to spaz out, freaking let him do it. Let him do it.
Oh, it'll happen.
Yeah. So, but he did say something that was very interesting. He got interviewed at the end of the game by like the Steelers like social media team. It was like, "Thank you, Ireland. This was awesome. The fans were great, and hopefully we can do it again next year." And I'm like, "Next year? You're supposed to be done."
Somebody did say that. I saw some kind of
done.
rumor actually before the season even started.
He wants to be
did
back.
Float that idea of the second year. And a lot of that might have to do with, what happens here,
Yeah. And I mean, when he was on Pat McAfee's show and the one guy asked him, this is a reason they only gave me a 1-year deal and this is the writing on the wall, like I'm done.
Well,
now
there's been a lot of comparisons with him and Favre, right? Like, in the career path was very, very similar.
Yeah.
Up until he went to
Pittsburgh
instead of Minnesota. But it was close, right?
It was so close.
The rumors were out there I still, in my heart of hearts, believe he wanted to go to the Vikings.
Yeah.
I really did. I think he looked at the roster and was like, that, and arguably it is, except for the line.
Sure.
Arguably, but even on paper, going into the year, with signing Fries and signing Kelly, the line looked better.
Yeah.
And now the injuries are happening. It's not.
Yeah.
Coming to fruition. But I still think he wanted to go there. But if you look back at Favre had a fantastic year. Even more. I mean, we were 4-0 at this point with Favre, and he was lighting it up. Like, Rodgers is, other than the Jets game where he had a good numbers game.
Yeah,
he's just kind of managing a little bit, and they're 3-1. And that was a good year. We got to the cusp of the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah. But then he came back one more year, and good God, did it go bad quick.
See, and that's
literally week 1. I mean, so that is what I would caution.
It could be bad.
If you have a good enough year where you win the division, you get to the playoffs, I would ride that as long as you can.
Yeah.
But, man, I don't think emulating it is in the cards.
It's the way to that. Yeah.
And being better than that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's only Father Time is undefeated.
And he already passed Favre on the all-time list. So, like, we're out of the way of that. He's fourth now, or the touchdown list. So, he's not going to beat Drew Brees or Peyton, I don't think. So, I will credit this. The one last thing, credit this to Arthur Smith or whoever's telling him to do this or making him do this. He's getting the ball out as fast as he can because he knows the line can't do it. Yeah. And we're not going to have the deep balls or the 400 yards passing a game, but like he's managing, like you said, correctly, not throwing interceptions. He's getting the ball out in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
those are the things that our offense is going to have to do this year. And we are 3-1 with it. We haven't really played anyone. The Seahawks might be good. That's who we lost to. So, in that sense, I like that.
Okay,
like that. So,
all right. Well,
good recap.
It was, yeah. So got it out of the way. So let's look at the other NFL games from last week. We'll start with our picks, which we went the other way on the Packers-Cowboys game. You had them as your lock. I had them as my underdog.
So is that just 0-0, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got the points for the cover.
Oh, you did. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Dallas getting 6.5.
Sure.
I tell you what, the one thing I want to talk about from that game, it was a very entertaining game.
Yeah.
And the one thing I want to talk about is that last play of the game. I still don't understand when that ball hit the back of the Dallas defender, why the clock stopped. That didn't make any sense to me. He wasn't out of bounds.
Right.
I always thought it was when the ball hit the ground, the play was over.
Yeah.
I feel like that was and Dallas is at home though. You would think they'd get some kind of home clock.
Yeah, right.
And
helping, yeah.
And when they were kind of, scrambling around to get the playoff, I was like, oh, this is great. This is the last play.
Yeah.
If they don't score here, Dallas wins the game.
Got it.
This is awesome. And it felt like that last second just never came off.
Yeah.
And the replays that I saw, that 1 second, the ball was hitting his back. And then fell to where's the second from when the ball... And they were like, oh, if it doesn't touch him, then I'm like, but how is that dead? If the ball tipped up in the air, the ball's still alive.
It's a great point.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
If it would have hit the goalpost or something that was out of bounds.
I forget, did they explain it to that extent?
The only thing that Tirico said was that it hit something, so the ball was dead. I'm like, that doesn't make that. No, that doesn't sound right.
No, right. I forget what he said. He said that. I don't know why.
It just there was no controversy around it. Maybe if you Googled it, maybe somebody out there posted a video saying, "Wait a minute, like this." But that was just a personal observation.
Yeah.
If somebody's got the clear explanation to the rule, and if they feel like it was right,
because I don't know it,
post it in the comments and
please, and
correct us and say it, but.
Please.
I'm saying it out loud that I felt like...
I have no idea either.
And part of me I always wonder about scripts and things. It's so weird how teams manage overtimes. For whatever reason, those 10 minutes of overtime go by so damn quick.
Right.
The drive, literally both teams had one drive.
Yeah.
That's it. So, it's so weird to me how the coaches manage. LaFleur even deferred the kickoff, which you can make an argument on that now that the rule is okay. Even if Dallas would have scored a touchdown, I'm going to get the ball back.
Yeah,
it is kind of like the college rule, right? You want to play defense because you want to know what you need to get.
Exactly, right.
If you force a 3 and out,
all I need is field goal.
Yeah. Going back to what I said about not onsiding it,
right?
If you put it on your defense and force a 3 and out, now you just gave yourself great field position. You move 20, 30 yards, you kick a field goal, you go home.
Yeah.
So that's the strategy to say, hey, if I got a good enough defense. The only thing that's interesting is you're in a fucking 37-37 tie.
Yeah.
Why are you putting it on your defense?
And it felt like they were going for the tie at the end, right?
Yes.
It felt like you should just tie. You don't want to. I don't think there was a point in the game where it came down to do we need to win this game? No. You don't want to lose it either, though. So in that sense.
And a lot of people say, well, ties can hurt you in a playoff scenario, tiebreakers at the end of the year. You can also make the argument it actually helps you, too.
Yeah.
Because now the Lions, the Vikings, those teams now have to have more wins. They can't rely on, in the Lions case, they've already lost to Green Bay. But, for Minnesota, they haven't played Green Bay yet.
Yeah.
So, in order for us to win a tiebreaker, we would have to sweep them, right?
Yeah.
But now, if we do go 1-1 against them, now we got to worry about how many win totals they have.
Because that tie could come into play.
It could
in your aspect, in your scenario. Yeah.
So if they finished 8-1, now we have to get 9-8 for us.
To get in.
We go 8-9, we're done.
Right.
Tie. So you can go both ways. It can hurt you, but it could also help you. So
man.
But just it felt very unfulfilling in that kind of game. There's some games where I'm okay with a tie, but that one, I don't know. Maybe because my bias, I hate Green Bay, and if they're that close to a loss, I would rather have seen them lose the damn game. But so as it turns out, obviously neither one of us got a win.
No,
I just got a cover of 3 points. You had the Browns looked good on the first drive. They went down, got fourth down, and took a 7-0 lead, and then didn't do shit.
I thought, the NFL has been reaming me alive. Thank God for college right now.
The NFL is easy, right? It's been a little bit of a weird year.
Yeah.
And on that note, what I felt like was one of the guarantees of the week. Yeah. The Chargers, who have looked good, go into New York, and they're starting a rookie quarterback. The Chargers defense has been playing great.
Yeah.
And they just kind of sputtered out. I thought Dart looked fine, and he didn't put up gaudy numbers. Ran it a lot, which you got to be careful. Look at RG3 and quarterbacks like that. You better figure out a passing game quick. But the Giants did get a huge win.
Yes,
So I got nothing there. So grand total, I got 3 points. You got nothing from the NFL Sunday. So we'll recap the whole standings once we talk a little bit of college.
Goals, yeah.
Anything that you want to add from any of those games? Chargers, Giants, Cowboys, Packers, or Browns, Lions?
Yeah, maybe Dable has his guy, is what I'll say. Maybe Dart is the guy. I mean, he was very excited when they drafted him, and it seems like they're very excited now after that win. That celebration with both of them at the end was big. I don't know. I don't know about him just yet, though. Like you said, he didn't put up anything crazy. I don't know if he ever will this year. But their defense, I think, is good enough if they're able to score points. They were able to draft for the last couple of years, and get the players that they needed to get on defense. But Dable's always been looking for that guy. Quarterback, I don't know if he has him just yet, but the defense is good enough if they're able to score. Yeah. If they can put up numbers, and they put up 21 to beat, the Chargers. So the Browns, I am still worried about their defense, but
yeah, still have a good defense.
That's all I got to it.
Lions might be back.
Lions are good.
Might have been off base on them missing the playoffs.
Yeah,
especially with Minnesota's struggles. It might be between them and Detroit again in the division. So
I will say though, the Cowboys Green Bay game, the Cowboys stink, but their offense can put up any amount of numbers.
And I said that last week. I like Dak. If you gave me Dak Prescott right
in Minnesota,
now, I'd be happy.
Man,
I would. I think
that would be awesome.
I think he's a good quarterback. And think about all the drama, that's associated with Jerry Jones and the Cowboys and everything.
Man. Yeah.
And he just kind of handles it. Like that's one of those tough jobs, being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
It is.
Right? Like, and just his demeanor is good. I like him. I mean, he's up there with like little underappreciated in my opinion. I always felt that way even about Ben.
Yeah.
As much as I hated the Steelers, I liked Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
There was some noise about his, off the field stuff. But, and you
fun.
don't get that with Dak. Like, I mean, Dak, like, I don't know,
he's like he puts his head down and plays.
And don't forget he was a 4th-round pick. Like, he wasn't anything that was supposed to be.
But he is a 4th-round pick that is a damn good QB in the NFL.
He really is.
Yeah,
he is.
I mean,
all right, let's go back into the other games last week. The Jekyll and Hyde Atlanta Falcons laid that egg the previous week against Carolina after looking good against us. Yeah, they're just
so confused.
They're off and on. But I think we both picked them last week, I believe. With Mariota being in there for the Commanders.
I will say, I think Mariota just took a step back, though. I loved him the other week, and this week took a step back.
Yeah. So Atlanta won that game 34-27. The Bills looked a little like maybe they were kind of going through the motions a little bit. Did not cover against the Saints, pulled away at the end. If New Orleans gets that touchdown, I mean, that could have been a different game. But that got taken off the board, rightfully so.
Yeah.
It was a close play, but Buffalo does hang on to win 31-19. There's only 2 teams undefeated in the NFL after week 4. That is crazy. Bills and the Eagles. We'll talk about the Eagles here in a minute. We talked about the Lions beating the Browns 34-10. The Texans get off the schneid. That was not a pretty game.
Not that first half.
Quarter.
Yeah, no.
6-0 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They do light it up and pull away from from Tennessee, 26-0. I still don't think C.J. Stroud's that good of a quarterback.
No, he took it down. He definitely a down step. Yeah.
Stat-wise, he did okay in this one, 22-28. For 233 and 2 touchdowns, but again, most of that was in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
New England hammered Carolina 42-13.
Yeah. It was a good win back, coming off the Steelers' loss for them.
Yes.
For sure.
Giants won 21-18 over the Chargers, as we mentioned. The Eagles, man, got totally, in my opinion, outplayed. They've been outgained in every game this year. Isn't that kind of a crazy stat?
Yeah.
They're 4-0. They just keep finding ways to win.
That's all they have to do.
Good teams. And we felt that way about the Chiefs for the last couple of years too.
Right.
Like
always found that way.
They never really looked great.
Yeah.
But boom. You wake up in February and they're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, right. And that's what's going to happen here too, I think, with the Eagles. I do think that the Bucs and Eagles will play again in the playoffs. It's going to be cinema. And I think the Bucs can.
Tampa's good.
Tampa's really good.
They got to quit waiting until the fourth quarter to try to pull out dramatics, though.
Yeah, man.
They need to figure out a way to pull away earlier. But yeah, I mean, I think
are the Bears back?
I don't know how sustainable it is for the Eagles.
I know.
I don't know. But they're winning. So that's
right,
it.
right.
The Bears. You want to go to the Bears game?
Are they back?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you get a block field goal to win the game. I mean, if that kick goes through the uprights, are you asking that at 1-3? I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Obviously, they're the product of a good division with Green Bay and Minnesota.
Yeah.
So,
here's the thing,
or Green Bay and Detroit. I apologize.
They go bye week, and then the Commanders, but the Commanders could have Jane Daniels. I think he's fully cleared now, but they go Commanders and Saints. So I don't know.
Got some winnable games.
Yeah, for sure.
Winnable games out in front of you.
Yeah.
Rams Colts.
Wow, what a game!
Yes, late 88-yard touchdown by Tutu Atwell puts the Rams on top. But man, let's talk about the touchdown that could have been for the Colts.
Oh man,
that was Mitchell. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, man, I feel like ever since Deshaun Jackson did it, 15 years ago now?
Yeah.
With, showing the ball off at the goal line and fumbling. Or letting the ball go, which a lot of teams. This one, it was more, I think he was trying to show off the ball, and it kind of slipped and fumbled out.
Right.
I know last year we talked about the rule. I fucking hate the rule. I don't understand if a team fumbles at the 2-yard line and it goes out of bounds at the 2-yard line, there's no clear recovery or nobody else. It's still their ball. It's still the team that fumbled its ball at the 2.
Right.
Like where it went out.
Right.
And it's that way at the 40 and the 31-yard line and the 21-yard line. Yeah. Why is it fucking different at the end zone?
Just hold on to
why
that.
Doesn't it just come back to where the fumble is? I don't understand. I don't understand why you don't lose possession anywhere else on the field except for in the end zone.
Except there.
I think it's one of the dumbest rules in sports.
Right.
And maybe you should be punished for that kind of scenario where you're just being a cocky asshole and you fumble it. Like
right.
It should be like, no, fuck you. The other team gets the ball now.
Yeah.
Right. Fine. You can make that argument, but if you gets punched out or you fumble it off a teammate's helmet or whatever, why are you being penalized by losing the ball?
Yeah.
When there's no clear recovery. I'm okay with the recovery. If the other team recovers it in the end zone, then it's a touchback.
It's a touchback.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Right.
But if there's nobody possessing the ball, why does it change possession?
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's a great
Somebody
point.
explain that.
Hey, no, it's a great point. This happened last year. We talked about it last year.
I know we talked about it. I can't remember which game, but we talked about it last year. And I'll talk about it again in 3 weeks when somebody else inevitably does it.
Exactly.
I remember the Vikings played the Eagles on a Thursday night 2 years ago.
But
Jefferson fumbled at the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
And we lost the ball. Like, the Eagles got the ball.
Man.
Like, it's just a totally different
So do you think if it goes out of bounds on their end zone, he drops it, and then the ball miraculously rolls into the end zone and then rolls out of the back of the end zone?
I still think it should be their ball at the 1. Because if the ball goes, the offense's ball. Because if he fumbles it at the 1 and it goes out of bounds at the 1, it's still their ball.
At the 1.
At the 1.
Yeah.
I feel like it should just go back to the offense. Or if you wanted to have some kind of penalty, make them go back to it's like when you're playing 2 bounds, right? And you're at 20 and you miss the free throw, you got to go back to 13. Fine, you want to put them back to the fucking 20. Still give them the ball.
Yeah, right.
Like, why do you got to take the ball away from them?
Yeah.
Nobody recovered it.
Right. Frank, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
We got to maybe try to get.
Just hold on to the ball.
Can we get somebody from the NFL to?
I know we need a rules analyst here.
We need
Jake.
We need Pereira.
Yeah, right. And he'll probably not know. Some of these guys don't know.
Well, I don't remember which one it is, but some analysts have said that on the air when they're reviewing plays that I understand it's the rule. Like, you don't need to explain to me that it's the rule. I get it. I just think it's a dumb rule. Change the fucking rule.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
This is right. Instead of us reviewing the tush push every year when you're never going to ban it, review these. Review those in the team meetings, right? I don't know.
I actually think it's starting to pick up steam with the tush push.
It is.
Though.
It is.
I think especially
the Eagles are the best thing at it, man.
And my problem with it, I don't care about the play itself, but when half the line's moving,
everyone's offside.
Snap, everybody's offside.
Everyone's offside.
Why aren't you policing that? You want to call people lined up in the neutral zone all the time, but you don't want to call it on that play.
Exactly.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But the game itself, other than Mitchell's fumble, and I know we got caught up on that and went on our soapboxes with it. Daniel Jones continues to play great.
I'm so happy for him,
Digressed a
dude.
little bit with throwing 2 picks last week.
Yeah.
Rams are good though, and you take that Mitchell fumble away, maybe the Colts win this game and they're
You're
3-0.
right.
I mean, like
But like they still like Daniel Jones kept them in this game. It's only
yes,
down 7, only lost 7, and it could have been you could have argued that touchdown. So
yes, yeah,
would have put him there. So
yep.
man.
Jaguars winning to San Francisco. The 49ers finally didn't get away with not playing great. They haven't. They were probably one of the most underwhelming 3-0 teams that I can remember.
Yeah.
The injury bug continues to kill them. Brian Homer thinks they should fire their strength and conditioning coach. I don't have any plane trips to San Francisco soon, but I definitely don't want to go to the hospital
No, right.
there. I don't know what's going on out there, but the injury bug's just all over him.
Yeah.
Jacksonville might be sneaky good. At the same year that the Colts are getting good. So
Maybe.
we've kind of been down on the AFC South, but maybe that division.
I watched a
decent
video in the preseason this year for the Jaguars and what Liam Cohen's instated in the offense. And Trevor Lawrence he said it too. He loves the offense. And what it is now, was with Doug Peterson before, right? But he wasn't good, and now with Liam there, it seems like everything's working and clicking. So that's huge. They're able to score 26 and win this game. So someone to watch out for.
Yes. And then what was hyped as the game of the week, Ravens at the Chiefs. We both went Baltimore.
Yeah.
We both think Baltimore's going to the Super Bowl. I think we're both more ready to change that.
Yep.
Pick. Their defense looks bad. They've given up 35 points at least in every game.
Yeah.
Kansas City, in some ways, is maybe back and get rolling again, especially with the Chargers losing to the Giants, so they're back to within a game of that division.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore just looks like they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Jackson's hurt. The defense sucks. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about the Ravens.
Right. Yeah. They are just terrible. In this sense,
You gotta love it.
I'm loving it. I thought this was like the dream scenario.
Did you pick them as a reverse psychology thing?
No. I thought they were the best team in the AFC over the Bills, and that is just wrong. I don't even know if they're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Don't even
There's
know
a
if they make
lot of
playoffs.
season left, but they got to get it turned around quickly.
And Pat Mahomes.
And I don't believe the schedule lightens up for them next week either. So
No.
yeah, they got a tough one next week. So
Yeah. Pat Mahomes became the youngest player in NFL history to throw 250 passes, touchdown passes. Crazy.
yeah, he may be
Crazy.
breaking some records. So,
Yeah.
we talked about the Packers-Cowboys game. So Monday night, another kind of underwhelming night, other than maybe Tyreek's injury,
Oh,
which was
God.
disgusting.
God.
Yeah, it's like a bad car wreck, right? You can't look away.
Right.
You got if it's there, you got to look at it.
Oh, man.
It's kind of the one of the beauties of me recording games because I'm able to go back and watch it
Yeah.
3 or 4 times, show everybody in the family,
Like, here, watch it.
keep it on there to show it again 2 days later because it gets harder and harder to pull up those videos later on. Dolphins try to blow that game. The Jets, man, I tell you what, they're competing. They
competed with us. They
They
competed.
just can't get out of their own way.
No.
The penalties, the turnovers, like they look like the Raiders, right? Like usually the Raiders always get accused of being a very undisciplined team. I hope Glenn gets another. Like this is going to be a bad year. This is going to be a very low win total year. But they're competing.
Yeah, they're competing.
I hope he gets another shot.
He will.
I don't.
There's no way they fire him after this year.
I would hope not.
I'd hope they give him 3 years. Like, don't fire him after the second year either.
Yeah.
I think he's a good coach. I think they're going to be fine. And Justin Fields he can play this game.
Yeah.
He can. It's just a matter of just finishing it out. Don't get in your own head.
I did hear a stat about him. He is now 0-25 when the team he plays scores 21 points. And 21 points isn't a crazy amount of points.
No, it's not.
To never have led your team to a victory.
Right.
So that's not a good stat for him.
Man.
OH, I guess, huh?
Not producing any of them.
Yeah. So for the Dolphins, they got to win. I think we both picked them.
Mm-hmm.
They still something's missing there. I don't think Mike McDaniel makes it past. Maybe he makes it at the end of the year.
No, he's done.
I just don't. I'm just not impressed with him. And now Tua loses one of his maybe his only weapon in Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Jalen Waddle still, but He hasn't been able to stay healthy either. So
Right.
I just don't think the prospects for either one of those teams are good
Yeah.
moving forward. The Bengals look bad. I mean,
So
Browning
bad.
Browning looked decent when he came in for Burrow before.
Yeah.
But now they just got nothing going. The defense has always been bad the last couple of years, and now you got no offense. Like,
Yeah.
they're not scoring.
This Bengals team may not win another game.
Yeah,
I mean, it's that bad. I don't know.
76 to 13 in the last 2 games. They've been outscored.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Denver and Minnesota, who might be okay teams,
mm-hmm.
but not to me. Neither one of them are Super Bowl contenders.
Right.
And they're just getting waxed. So
Yeah.
all right, so that kind of recaps last week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look at this week coming up. Obviously, it is Thursday afternoon right now.
Yep.
Tonight, we talked a little bit about this when we were at lunch. The 49ers at the Rams.
Yeah.
Niners obviously depleted, as we mentioned. Rams favored by 8.5.
8.5.
Thursday night games can always be weird.
Right.
And I know San Francisco has kind of dominated the regular season series the last several years.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the Rams. I think I like the Rams to cover.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah. 8.5 is a lot of points. I hope they can, but still, I still think the Rams will win this game. I don't see them having it really any. I mean, like I shouldn't say that. I hope they don't have any problem with it. But I like the Rams.
Okay. So Sunday.
Yeah, let's start it off.
NFL Network, 9:30 in the morning. As I mentioned, go to West Side Bowl.
Yeah.
Vikings at the Browns. The Browns are starting Dylan Gabriel at quarterback. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel like with our defense, it definitely, I think, would rather have had Joe Flacco. But there are some interesting numbers out there with a Brian Flores-led defense. Historically, he's very, very good against rookie quarterbacks.
Nice.
I think the sample size was somewhere between 13 and 15 games, and they average about 10.5 points a game. So I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
If we can hold the Browns to 10, 12 points, I think we can win.
Yeah.
This is actually the lowest over-under in the NFL up until this point. I'm showing 36. I've seen it as low as 35.5.
The total.
Total.
Wow. Yeah, I see 35.5. Right
35.5?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Man, I like the over, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's really
doesn't take
low.
much. Yeah.
That is really low. You guys, I think, I think you can score. Yeah, that's the only thing. Their defense is better than us. Our defense.
Yes.
I keep talking about it every week, but it's something to be, amazed by, really. Like, they are really good. Of course, once the Lions got settled in, they were able to score a bunch of points. I think the same thing with you guys. If they're not going to pressure Carson Wentz, which I think they will with Myles Garrett, but if he can settle in, I think you'll be able to score enough points just to win the game for sure. I don't know how good Dylan Gabriel is. Like, he looked okay in the preseason, but that was preseason, so
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to watch.
Yeah, it does kind of create a little bit of a wild card.
Yeah.
Van Ginkel did not practice yesterday.
Again?
I have not heard.
Oh,
Yeah, the injuries. I'm a little scared of this.
You need him back.
I'm not gonna lie. Now that we lost, I almost wonder if this is going to be a little bit of a snowball effect until we get back. And I hope not, because we mentioned what our schedule is coming out of the bye. I mean, we've got a brutal schedule when we get back to the States. And
you think you should start
we got to keep our head above water. We have to.
Yeah.
I almost say this is a must win.
Right.
In a lot of aspects. And I will say, if we lose, NFL, don't ever, especially us, and really, I will advocate for any other NFL team, don't put a fucking team over their back-to-back weeks.
Oh, yeah, if you lose again.
This game.
Right.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Stop.
Yeah.
So hopefully, maybe even for the NFL's sake, the Vikings do win this game.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they're acclimated there. The Browns are the ones that got to come travel there now, and I'm hoping they're all out of sorts and goofed up. But,
right.
And up until the Steeler game, the Vikings had never lost overseas, so now they've got a loss in Ireland. So now I could say they're undefeated in Europe still.
Yeah.
So maybe that trend continues. They're my team. I don't feel great about it, but I'm going to pick them.
Yeah.
I'll say they don't cover, though. The 3.5, I think maybe we win by a field goal.
Right. I don't think you're going to necessarily cover the 3.5. I do like them plus 3.5, just because I think they can keep it close. Mm-hmm. The Browns the entire time.
21-18 is my final score.
So is JJ really hurt or no? Because this would be a game you should probably start him again. You should probably start him now.
It doesn't, but I'm not hearing any indication that that's
Yeah.
going to be the case. He traveled with the team, so
Right.
they didn't put him on IR, so he could. But I
Because
wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
after this game, yeah, you beef up, man. You got a bye week and then the Eagles and Chargers and the Lions. Yeah.
I don't know. I could definitely see them just going back to him after the bye to get
Sure.
extra time. But then he's got to come out of the gate and play the Eagles.
Yeah.
So, yeah. See what happens.
I think the Vikings can win this game just because the Browns are bad. But Dylan Gabriel's a wild card. Don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Almost the same keys to victory as last week. We got to turn it over battle.
Got to win that.
And keep the ball in possession and outrun them.
Mm-hmm.
Houston and Baltimore. This is what I mean, a little tricky game. The Ravens are actually underdogs at home. And I know a lot of it has to do probably with Lamar most likely not playing, right?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he didn't practice again today. I think
Okay.
he's out for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was the starting quarterback for the Ravens?
Oh, isn't it? Hold on. Let me check.
Don't edit this out.
Yeah, edit this part. Hold on.
45-minute mark.
Yeah.
I could probably say
Lamar Jackson. No. Ravens.
Oh, Cooper Rush.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. I still haven't been impressed with Houston either. I'm gonna try to roll with the Ravens in some kind of upset here just because they need it.
They need it
to keep their head above water. I don't feel great about it, but I'll just pick the Ravens mostly because they're at home and maybe the defense wakes the fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll go Baltimore.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about it, but I'll go Baltimore.
I don't know.
I just think it's weird that they're underdogs.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens.
I feel like they're just begging you to pick Houston.
Yeah, I feel like they are, and I feel like maybe the Ravens can figure it out with Cooper Rush. I don't know.
At least this isn't a 4-point game. We don't have to take it in our picks.
Right.
Miami at Carolina. I mean, Carolina looked great against Atlanta, and then went back to shit against New England. Give me the Panthers. I don't know. Like, none of these games really excite me this weekend, I'm going to be honest with you.
No, give me
I'll take the Panthers.
I like the Panthers too, honestly. No Tyreek Hill now, of course. And the Panthers, they're like okay too.
They're underdog too. Huh?
I feel like they're better than the Dolphins, actually. So
Raiders at Colts. You kind of mentioned this one.
This was a scary
Colts
one for me.
Yeah, Colts have looked good, but they're at home. Laying a touchdown to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Raiders are back to 1-3 now, but they have competed in all 3 of their losses.
Yeah, and Geno Smith has thrown 7 interceptions this year.
Can't keep that though.
So you're right, and that's the only way I think that they can win this. Potentially, the Raiders win this game is if they don't turn it over, but they're going to turn it over because that's just like the recipe for disaster in this team. But I like the Colts. Just watch out.
Okay,
that's all I'll say.
Giants at the Saints. I would have been all over the Giants for this game as opposed to the Chargers. And then the Giants went out and beat the Chargers, which almost makes me scared of this game.
Sure.
And Vegas agrees because the Saints are favored by 1.5.
1.5.
So, I don't know. Like, this is another one that I'm kind of like, it feels like it's begging me, almost like the Texans-Ravens game is begging me to pick the Giants.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. The Saints got to win some games.
Right.
They're not going to go winless. I guess to me the deciding factor is maybe Jackson Dart feels slighted by not getting drafted by the Saints. So I will reluctantly go ahead and pick the Giants.
I am going to too. Now the only thing is this is an 0-4 Saints team. They need a win.
They need a win.
And this could be the win. But like the way they played last week, if they can do that again, they're going to win this game easily. Yep. So we'll see if that happens. But yeah, and there's a slated feeling.
I am so glad I'm not in a confidence pool anymore.
Ugh.
Because I don't. A lot of these I'm like, I'll pick this, but I wouldn't put a lot of weight on any of these picks right now.
Yeah.
Cowboys at the Jets. It's another one to me. The Cowboys are favored by 2.5.
What a weird week 5.
It really is. These are
weird games.
Yes, I could see as good as Dallas has played.
This would be a fun little red zone.
I could see the Jets pull this one off.
Yeah,
I'm going to pick them.
You picking the Jets?
I'm picking the Jets.
They're 0-4. They got to win.
Yeah,
got to win. Those are the things. These are the teams that the weeks that scare me when you have a winless team. because we've seen better winless. Like these are better winless teams than I think back to the Browns or how bad the Bengals once were. Like they're better than this. So in that regard, they're gonna have to win.
Mm-hmm.
And the Jets have been able to put up points. I'm gonna take the Jets in this spot. They've been able to put up points, and the Cowboys can do it too. It's gonna be a shootout. Give me the over, 47.5 too.
Yeah,
give me the over.
I feel like it's a low over, but
yeah,
usually it's gonna be in the NFL. Last 1 o'clock game, Denver at Philadelphia, probably the highlight of the 1 o'clock slate for sure.
Yeah.
Eagles favored by 3.5. I felt like that was a low line, but again, Philly hasn't looked impressive.
I don't think they've necessarily had to.
I think they'll win it though. Denver having to go, Mountain Time Zone out to the East Coast. I'll take the Eagles.
Right. Yeah, they got to play at 11 o'clock that time. Is that 11?
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Give me the Eagles. And I think they win convincingly. I think they win by more than 3.5. I don't know. Maybe that's low and Vegas knows, but I don't know.
Okay. 4:05 Tennessee at Arizona. Arizona favored by 7.5. I'm actually going to go I'm going to go ahead and take it now.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of the ones that I said that I had my eye on for a possible underdog. I keep trying to ride the Titans. I think I took them at least once, maybe twice already, and haven't won either one of them. But
do it this
again,
week.
same thing, a winless team that Arizona sometimes underperforms when they shouldn't, even they're at home. I'll go ahead and roll with the Titans with 7.5.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, in this game, definitely give me the Cardinals to win this game. The Titans stink. They are so bad. But, yeah, going with the underdog. I kind of like the points, though.
And that's what I'm hoping
It's a lot
for.
of points.
Maybe at least get a backdoor cover or something.
Yeah.
And if I could sneak out a win, they're on the road, get the extra points for that. That's what I'm banking on.
Sure.
Plus, there's just not a lot of other things to choose from this week. So a lot of lower spreads this week.
Yeah.
Just because the matchups are so goofy. Tampa Bay at Seattle. It's
a fun game.
This might be the best game of the day.
Yeah.
Seahawks are favored by 3.5.
It's a tough game for me.
It is.
Tough game for me. I like Baker right now.
So do I.
I like Baker right now.
Tampa Bay goes in there and wins that game.
Yeah. They're a good team. I think both these teams are going to be good. I think the Seahawks can give the Rams a run for the money for the West. And with that said, I still think the Bucs are a better team than the Seahawks. Give me the points.
Yep.
Yeah.
We agree too much.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not
good.
Not good. Lions at Bengals, 425. Bengals getting 10.5.
Give me the Lions.
Yeah.
By 40.
Yeah.
40.
Nothing is indicated. Now, and maybe this is that week where this is where the upset happens. Who knows? But from what I've seen the last 2 weeks, really from both teams, this looks like a mismatch. So
Bengals aren't winning another game this year.
I'll take the Lions. Whoa.
Not winning another game.
You heard that here.
The Browns are going to beat them for their other time after that. So they're second.
I'm the Lions all day long here. Commanders at Chargers. Chargers favored by 2.5. What's the deal on Jaden Daniels?
I think he's going to play.
Okay.
I do think he's playing.
I don't think it matters. I'll still take the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers after a tough loss. Chargers is better than the Commanders too. Yeah, I like the Chargers. 2.5.
Sunday night game on NBC. The Patriots at the Bills. Bills favored by 8.5. Something tells me New England's going to at least hang around. I know Buffalo's
going to cover. Yeah.
Buffalo's going to wear their whiteout jerseys that night. I forget what they're called.
Ice
storm. I think Buffalo wins the game, but I think the Patriots keep it close.
Those jerseys are sick, by the way. I saw them in the preseason. They're freaking awesome.
I feel like they should be wearing them in the wintertime, though.
Yeah, the snow and everything.
Cool with the snow, yeah. Maybe don't bring them back.
I like to cover the Patriots here. This could be my underdog of the week, but I do like the Bills to win this game and keep it going. Divisional Sunday night game. You never know what can happen.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Monday Night Football, 8:15 ABC, Kansas City Chiefs at the Jaguars. Jaguars are getting 3.5.
Maybe a fun game.
The line would be a little.
Game.
If the line was a half a point higher, this might have been my upset.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me the Jaguars. It's just a gut feeling. I've been down on the Chiefs all year. They pulled off that win against Baltimore. I don't know how good Baltimore is though.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is one of the. I think I think it's another step back for Kansas City this week.
Right. And
So
yeah,
he's
and I mean,
absolutely-
we are still without Rashid Rice for another couple games. I think until that point, I think that they are going to be good. I mean, like once Rashid Rice is back, I mean that connection with Mahomes and everyone. But now Xavier Worthy's back, so that helps a lot for this Chiefs offense. I like the Chiefs in this spot. I mean, they are covering. I just like them to win this game. I think I want to take the Jags with the points. Maybe it's a close game, but I like the Chiefs to win the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the spread and where we're at, I think we go ahead and go to 3.5 this week if we need it.
Okay.
If you don't have a favorite in there, but we do actually have a lot of favorites to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona's in there. Lions 10.5. The Bills, Colts. If you go to Thursday night's game, the Rams. But if you're struggling with any of those, I would say we will allow
go
3.5
there.
this week.
Well, I think I am going to do it. I think I'm going to take the Patriots as my underdog. Divisional Sunday night game. Could get a little weird. Hopefully it is.
Patriots is your underdog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully they can keep it close.
And that was a 8.5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever you want to take the favorite, I have mine, but if you take it, it's fine.
I was really actually thinking about just doing the Rams tonight.
Okay.
Since we are on Thursday.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? I'll just roll with it. I'm gonna do Rams minus 8.5.
Nice. I am going to do the Lions. I'm going to take the Lions minus 10. Is it? What do you have? 10.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. All right. So we got our NFL picks. We'll take a quick break and then we'll discuss college football last weekend and preview college.
College, all right. Okay, back for college now. So, of course, no Michigan this past week. We lost the bye week, though. We dropped. It doesn't make sense.
Don't get me started on rankings. I don't even like ranking.
That's a good point.
I don't even know why we have rankings this.
Yeah.
At least 4 weeks into the year, in my opinion. Like this should be coming into this weekend is where I want to see rankings.
Yeah, it's a good point.
In my opinion.
Right.
I just don't like them. Never have. Never will.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. They're there, and it's something for us to
talk about.
And yeah, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. So we'll jump into the games, recap some of them. We can just do top 25, right, as usual.
Yeah. So we'll go back to Friday because we did come on the air. I think Friday morning. I think we recorded last week.
Yeah. Right.
I kind of called my shot a little bit with Virginia and Florida State.
You were right.
Told you it was eerily similar to 95, and I loved that they showed the highlight of that game. And up until when it was still in regulation, it was 35-28 Virginia, and they beat them 33-28.
Oh, man.
It was so similar.
Yeah.
They ended up going to overtime. The quickest rushing of the field I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, my God. Didn't even give me a chance. Why were they down there already? Why were they on the field and behind the end zone already?
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
insane.
I mean, it was a good call. It was an incomplete, but that was one of those plays that, you needed at least one replay to validate. Right?
Yeah.
It looked like it, but in this day and age of replay,
could you imagine them having to go off the field?
Oh, my God. I couldn't. You almost got to penalize them, right?
Yeah, right.
So it just was one of those prime spots that I felt like an upset could happen, and lo and behold, it did. So good job to the Who's there.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona State, we both
I said
them.
It. Yeah.
We both picked them. They won 27-24 over TCU.
Mm-hmm.
Houston won by the same score over Oregon State the same night, 27-24. Into Saturday.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. So
Tech.
Didn't cover at all. I felt good about that, and it looked like it was headed for an L for the longest time. So Wake Forest, man, if they can figure out how to close, they had a 2-touchdown lead against NC State a couple weeks ago when they were a 2-touchdown underdog. Mm-hmm. They keep being an underdog, and they're not finding ways to win, but they are being very competitive. So I snuck a 1 point out of that with Georgia Tech winning that game in overtime. But kudos to Wake for going for 2 to try to win the game.
Yeah.
So
right.
Notre Dame blew out Arkansas. Their offense is good. I mean,
it is.
I worry about their defense. I mean, they showed up a little bit here. Arkansas is a little bit in shambles with firing their coach, but Obviously, Notre Dame, we talked about this. They've got the schedule that allows them to get back.
And they're
into
still
the
ranked.
playoff hunt.
They're still ranked.
Yeah.
They could
They
get back
can't have
in it.
any more slip-ups, but
No.
they do have the schedule out in front of them to win out and get back in the conversation
Yeah.
for sure. So, Illinois held on to win 34-32 over USC.
I feel good about our game for USC. Of course,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel better.
I like our defensive matchup
Yeah.
with playing them. I do.
Right.
I do. I wanted to say Lane Kiffin. I know Lane Kiffin's not the coach of USC anymore. Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley, yeah.
Lincoln Riley
Yeah.
did kind of sound off a little bit. Something that I thought of the moment the Pac-12 joined the Big Ten.
Yeah.
These noon kickoffs.
They're going to be
on
good.
the East Coast. It really, well, actually, it's
I feel
central
like we're
time
seeing
there.
it more this year, too.
So that's what's really crazy to think about. It was actually 11 a.m. in Illinois.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, USC was 9 o'clock on their bodies. I mean, that's just not feasible to play a football game that early in the morning. But that's what you're going to get when these teams are joining the conference like that. So Vanderbilt put 55 on Utah State. Probably gave up more than they would like.
Yeah.
So very excited for Vanderbilt, Alabama. That's where game day is this week.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that in the preview. What else we got here? Texas A&M beating Auburn 16-10, so no cover there by Alabama.
Man, that was closer game than the Aggies. Man, I was watching some of that game. Man, that is a loud environment, and everyone was there that day.
Oh yeah,
Aggie football, man, it's crazy.
That's actually a bucket list game. There's a stadium I'd like to get to.
Mm-hmm.
I really would. And I don't know if I want to be there, like Michigan playing them. I want to be able to root with them.
Yeah.
That was Matt's team. It's his brother's team. So like, I could definitely get some Aggie gear and head down to College Station someday. So. Ole Miss finally got a win. Like, this is why I picked LSU.
Yeah,
I've never trusted Lane Kiffin, and Ole Miss when they get to this point where it looks like everything's set up to win the game. They finally proved it. They finally
got
proved
the
that
touchdown when they needed it.
They are now seriously in playoff
conversation
at this point. They can lose a game and still be fine, especially in the SEC.
Right.
So yeah, that's a good win for them. I don't believe either one of us. We didn't have either one of those in our picks.
No.
So, Ohio State, I did have them. I had Washington as my upset pick. I was trying to ride the wave, but I feel like
it started out shaky.
It did. It wasn't. It was a good first half for the Huskies, but Ohio State's defense is fucking good.
It is.
Teams are just not moving the ball on them, and Washington had a good offense coming into this game.
Yeah.
So that the prospects of down the road scares me from their defensive position. I like their offense against our defense, though. So it might be another 13-10 type game in November, but we'll see what happens there. But I got no points with Washington. I only got 1 point from Georgia Tech. So the college day did not go very well. So yours went slightly better. Once we get to those games, we'll talk about that. And one of them was Indiana.
Yeah.
Win 20-15. So you were laying 8.5. I know they gave up a safety at the end of the game.
Tough.
For strategic purposes. That was a tough environment for Indiana, which it always is in Iowa.
Yeah.
Usually it's a night game that teams struggle with. But, it is a rival, and maybe the Hoosiers learned a little bit about themselves by getting that late touchdown to pull away there.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully Signetti at least is not smelling himself as much because
right.
he didn't put 60 on somebody.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be honest with you. Thought he was going to.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a surprise to me that was a struggle.
Yeah, now they have Oregon, though, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This was a good game. I got to see most of the end of this one. Tennessee did come back to beat Mississippi State in overtime.
Wow, yeah.
41-34, so you covered by a half a point.
Yes.
Those half points, man, they matter. So, yeah, you got 3 points for that, for the cover.
Almost a win, too.
Almost a win.
Oh,
Almost a win. Almost had that in regulation.
Yeah.
So it was a bummer. I mean, Mississippi State, of all the teams they talk about in the SEC, that was their first loss of the year. And it was at home to a good Tennessee team. So Mississippi State could be a team that other SEC teams better look out for. So,
right.
So you ended the college day with 4 points. I had one. Rewinding back to the NFL, I picked up the 3 with the Cowboys. So you maintained your 2-point lead.
It's big.
We both got 4 points, so you're up 23-21 after 4 weeks.
Yeah. Let's go. Keep it going. We're gonna keep going. The college is what
last year I had to lead all the way through to the last week.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm just staying close.
Man,
I'll get you on the end.
I need to just keep being good at college, and hopefully the NFL comes around for me. That's what. Hopefully that happens.
Iowa State beat Arizona 39-14, so they covered comfortably. Iowa State was my Big 12 pick. That's still looking good. Boring first half, but Oregon, Penn State end up being very good theater in the second half.
Very nice at the end.
And overtime.
Just James Franklin. Penn State has 2 problems. James Franklin and Drew Aller. I don't know what. They need to get rid of James Franklin. It's time. It's time.
Time?
It's been time.
Now, wait a minute. Ohio State fans want a day gone.
Yeah.
They lost that Michigan game.
Right.
And he ends up winning a national championship.
True.
I'm going to give Penn State one more chance. One more chance. I'm still. Sure. They were my national champion pick. It's still all out in front of them.
Uh-huh.
They went out. They're going to get in. Maybe they can lose one more and get in.
Yeah.
You just make the road that much harder to do that. So you do behoove yourself by. They need to go into Columbus. That's the game to me that they have to win to validate that they're serious contenders. Okay?
Yeah.
I know they play Indiana as well. Indiana's going to be highly ranked, but at the end of the day, they're still Indiana. Okay,
right.
Just on paper and reputation, they need to go to Columbus and prove and go on the road and win a big game.
Yeah.
And if they don't do that, then the grumblings are going to.
They have to. Yeah.
I mean, or if James Franklin doesn't go to the playoffs with this team, then yes.
This should be the best team in college football, probably. And it's not.
With everybody that came back, I mean, everything was out in front of them, schedule-wise, all that.
Right.
Now, I will say this. To their defense, Oregon, I thought there was going to be a drop-off with losing Gabriel, and Oregon's good. Oregon might be better this year than they were last year. They're a good football team.
Yes.
Right? And they've kind of got the schedule a little bit to really set up now for them to probably go undefeated again in the season.
I mean, if they can beat Indiana, I mean – I don't see them losing another game, to be honest with you. So,
yeah, Indiana's got some much tougher games this year than they did last. Really, the only tough game Indiana had last year was Ohio State.
Yeah,
they've got a couple more this year than they do last year. So, Alabama beat Georgia 24-21. I know I had that. Did you pick Bama too?
I think I picked Georgia.
I think you did. Yeah. I tell you what, though, Kirby Smart's 1-7 against. I mean, we talk about Ryan Day not being able to beat Michigan. Kirby Smart can't beat Alabama.
Man, that's the big game.
Of course, he beat him when it mattered. He did beat him for a national title.
Right.
But, can't beat him in regular season.
No, DeBoer. That's a great win for him.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got it.
And he actually has we've been down on him, but he's really, really good in the SEC.
Yeah, he's been able to.
He's 2-0 against Georgia.
Yeah, and he's been able to comfortably say he's been okay in the SEC, and maybe they can keep winning now. I don't know. It's just not the same.
Yeah, I had Bama out of the playoff. This puts them back in the playoff, hunt and conversation for sure. For sure. The late game, the last ranked team that played Saturday night was BYU. Hanging on against Colorado 24-21. Valiant effort from the fighting Deion Sanders Buffs, but man, I want things to go so well there. I love Deion.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not going great. 2-3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know how much to say about it. I mean, I really, really, I want to see him do well though. I want to see him get turned around there, but I don't know what the answer is there. I really don't.
I don't know either. I think it's him leaving. The answer.
You think?
I think it's another job somewhere else.
A step up job, or do you think it might be more?
Well, now that he's going to have a bad season, if it's going to be a bad record season, he's not going to get to step up. It should have been Florida State. Maybe for Florida State's sake, it's better this way. That's not, but right now where they're at, I'm saying. But
what if you get a game went there this year, got cast along?
Right.
Maybe the hype would have been.
But
would have been through the roof. The hype there.
I think it is going to be a step up for him. I think he can recruit. Maybe Colorado, maybe Buffalo is the team he could do it with. but it's just not the same facilities. It's not the same what you could get, in the SEC, Big Ten, whatever. So,
yep. All right, let's go into this week. Usually there's a decent Thursday night game, not one really to write home about.
There's only one, right?
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with the baseball playoffs.
Oh, sure.
Game threes tonight. Sam Houston plays New Mexico State. That's not worth my time to talk about. Don't know anything about either one of them. I'll take Sam Houston just for shits and giggles.
Sure, yeah.
Nothing. Oh, so what do we got Friday? I don't even know. There's
BYU.
Oh yeah, there's a couple games. Friday,
BYU.
sorry. I scrolled down too far. 10:30 at night. West Virginia at number 23 BYU. BYU 18.5. All over BYU winning the game.
I don't like the spread.
The spread is. Yeah, I think West Virginia can
score some
14,
yeah,
17,
right,
somewhere in that range. Yeah.
So yeah, I like this. I like the plus 18.5.
Give me
but
the points.
Yeah, BYU wins.
McAfee would sit here and try to convince us the Mountaineers are
going to win this game.
But yeah, I'll take BYU all day long. So that's really the only exciting game, I guess, for Friday night. Saturday at noon on Big Ten Network, number 22 Illinois at Purdue. Purdue's getting 9.5. Purdue's a little bit better. They're starting to compete a little bit. I still like Illinois to go in there and win that.
Yeah, and I'm like really excited to watch Purdue over the next couple of years. I think they're like very much improved. But yeah, I like Illinois in this spot. Get your head out. Forget about Indiana. Just keep pounding the pavement now. Pound the turf.
At noon on ESPN2, number 14 Iowa State at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is actually a home favorite by 1.5.
1.5.
I'll take Iowa State. I've been riding them all year. I'll keep riding them. This is probably one of those games they lose.
It might be, yeah.
But I think there's something different going on there this
year.
With Tharko Beck. So
that's a big game for Cincinnati in this spot. 3-1 they are, the Cincinnati Bearcats, and maybe they can pull it out. I'm going to take Cincinnati in that spot.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Noon on ABC, Kentucky at number 12 Georgia.
Fun little game.
Had Georgia won last week, I would say, be careful. Kentucky, Mark Stoops always plays teams tough. I think Georgia wakes up in this one. I think they cover.
Cover it too?
I think they cover the 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. I think they win. Maybe not. I don't know about cover yet. 20.5 is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
No, give me them cover. I'll take Georgia cover.
Yeah. Right. Big noon kickoff. Wisconsin, number 20 Michigan. So we may spend a minute here talking about the Wolverines since they didn't play last week. Obviously, I'll be headed up. I've actually bet them the last 2 games.
Yeah.
With my other parlay, with my other picks of the weekend. And Michigan hasn't screwed me. They've covered both times. One outright against Nebraska. I think the line started off at 16.5, and I was like, man, I love that. I feel like that 34-17-ish range.
Yeah.
The 17.5 scares me.
Okay.
The over-under is 43.5. I just don't – I'm not impressed with Wisconsin at all. I think they're going to really struggle to score against us.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think their defense is
the cover could be tough. I don't see us scoring a ton on them. 27-10.
Okay.
Is probably the final score I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
Which would
17.
Which would not cover the half a point. Now I might wake up and change my mind in the morning and say, "Fuck it,"
or lay
the line, which is what I've done the last 2 weeks, and it's worked out. So I don't know if you've got an opinion on it, but
no, I
don't think there's any way we lose this game.
No, I don't either. This Wisconsin team is bad. I think we can cover the 17.5. To be honest with you, just to be safe, I'd probably buy a point or two for sure. Maybe 15 or down it to 16. If you can get 16 even, that'd be cool. But I feel like we could score on them. They can't score on us. It's gonna be one of those games.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I like that. I like that. We're gonna win for sure. If you could buy the points at 16 or 15.5, I like that too. For you.
And I hope that obviously Sharon Moore comes back after.
I think he wants to freaking blow him out.
Yeah, I think he wants to prove something. This was a game that. When the schedule came out, I thought, even though we got it home, could be a dogfight.
Yeah.
But no, I think after the bye week, I see us blowing them out.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm telling you, I think we could win by 25, 30.
Let's keep going here. I want to talk about this just for a moment. Neither one of them are ranked, but Clemson
Oh man,
Clemson has fallen hard. They've dropped out of the top 25. They go
battle
at North Carolina
of the terrible
Chapel Hill.
teams.
Tar Heels are getting 14.
Give me 14.
Yeah, I actually think this is going to be a game. I think
Yeah.
I'll say Clemson wins, but I don't think they cover.
No, I don't think so either. Maybe they win by a touchdown, Clemson, but not 2.5. That's for sure. Yeah, I like the points there for sure. Like them.
Okay. I'll go back to try to stick with the top 25 a little bit here. 3:30 on ESPN, number 9, Texas at Florida. Napier's got to get some kind of upset win to maybe save his job.
Save his job.
I think this could be a sneaky hard game just because of the roller coaster that Arch Manning's been on a little bit. I'll pick Texas, but I don't feel great about it.
Yeah.
I can actually see Florida upsetting them in this scenario.
That's what I think. Oof. This is like
you have
first
Florida in
test
your
back.
playoff. Like, do you feel like
I don't think they're going to make it now.
yeah,
At this point, with 3 losses, they have to win out.
yeah. But do you think that are you trying to pull back what you did see in them? Do you think they can win this game?
Oh, sure. Like, I don't see them winning this game. I don't think. Like, this is the first test for Texas, though, back after Ohio State. And in that sense, like, that could be interesting.
That's why I think they're going to be in there for a dogfight.
Yeah. It is in the swamp, and that's a big thing, too.
But Florida just doesn't have an offense. That's
right.
Yeah. I just don't know. I mean, the over-under on this game is 42.5. I just don't think they're going to be able to find points to keep up. I mean, I think if Texas gets to 20, that
their defense is so good. Texas defense is so good. If they can find an ounce in Arch, they'll be fine. I think they'll win and cover. Yeah.
Okay. 3:30 on NBC. Boise State goes to South Bend, plays number 21 Notre Dame. Notre Dame giving them 20.5. I try to I try to take the points Purdue against them. And Notre Dame covered barely. Yeah. Obviously, they more than covered against Arkansas. I don't know how good Boise is compared to other Boise teams in the past. Obviously, they lost South Florida out of the gate. I'll go ahead and say the way Notre Dame's rolling a little bit right now, I'll go ahead and take them and lay the points.
Right. I like Notre Dame here. I think they can score as much as they want on this Boise team. I don't think they're very good. They lost a lot last year, so give me Notre Dame. Notre Dame to cover.
The Hoos are now ranked after their upset over Florida State. So at 3:30 they play at Louisville. Virginia's ranked 24th. Louisville's favored by 6.5.
Man.
And Louisville's 4-0, so a quiet 4-0. Obviously, if they win this game and beat a ranked team, they'll probably get into the top 25 next week. I'll take Louisville just because they're at home.
Sure.
I'll say they don't cover though.
Yeah, I like Louisville here. Maybe don't cover either, but Virginia, man, if they can keep it rolling, 4-1. I don't know. I like the chances of Virginia too.
Okay.
In that spot. So.
Game day is in Tuscaloosa, 3:30 ABC. Number 16 Vanderbilt at number 10 Alabama. Bama's favored by 10.5. This is just a gut feeling after Bama beating Georgia last week. I'm going to say Commodores go in there and upset them.
Man, that's big. I think Vanderbilt covers. I don't think they're going to beat them. But
cover, no win.
No win. Yeah, give me Vanderbilt. Wow.
Don't know how much. I don't know if I like it. I don't know how much I love that, but we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. 3:30 CBS, number 7 Penn State at god awful UCLA. They're bad. They are so bad.
So bad.
UCLA's getting 24.5. It's not enough. Penn State's gonna blow them out.
Yeah, give me all the points. I think Penn State wins by 30.
Yeah. We'll talk about this one. I know it's not ranked, but it matters close to us. 4 o'clock FS1. Michigan State at Nebraska. Nebraska's favored by 11.5. I like the Huskers.
Me too. I don't know. You think they're going to cover?
You know what?
It's a lot.
Yeah, I'll say Nebraska wins, no cover.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think too. Nebraska wins this game. Michigan State's been better, though. I don't think they're going to cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Maryland Shimp special, 4 o'clock, Kent State, where her daughter, Jana, graduated from, plays at number 5 Oklahoma, which is Dave's team. They actually played each other, I think, 2 years ago. 0% chance that Kent State wins.
No, 0.
Oklahoma 45.5 point favorites. You know what? They're going to have to hand the keys to Michael Hawkins Jr. I'll say they don't cover because of that. I think OU wins, but maybe like 48-10-ish.
Okay,
So
no
cover.
Right. Yeah, give me Oklahoma. I don't know if I see a world where they cover like you're saying. Maybe they do, but yeah, I'm just gonna take Oklahoma there.
Okay, that's 4:00 SEC Network. Let's talk about this one, close, near and dear to your heart. The number 2 ranked South Dakota State Jackrabbits go to the Igloo to play YSU at 6:00.
Nice castle.
14.5. Oh yeah, I call it the Igloo. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Whatever you want to call it.
For YSU. I think you mentioned to me the other day you like them to cover. You think they'll keep this close?
I think we can finally keep it close. In this state, in this game, like we've been blown out every year against South Dakota State, but we've shown some heart, shown what we could do against Michigan State. Michigan State's better than South Dakota State. So in that sense, I think we cover. We're gonna lose the game.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
Everyone go though. If you can go
to the game. Yeah,
please go to the game. You need to go to that game.
I know Ohio State's on right now at the same time, but
yeah,
they're playing Minnesota. They're going to take care of business.
Please go and pack that stadium.
Yes,
yeah.
And you'll still get home and watch the second half.
Right.
Julian Stanley might not be in the game by then because they'll be up
so much.
3 or 4 touchdowns. But 7:00 ESPN, number 11 Texas Tech at Houston. I think Texas Tech is sneaky good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they win this and cover the 11.5.
Yeah. Give me all the points there. Texas Tech is
Houston
really
is 4-0
good.
though.
They are.
Both teams are 4-0.
Houston could be a tough place to play, but I like Texas Tech. I need to keep it rolling.
Okay. 7:30 SEC Network, Mississippi State at number 6 Texas A&M now. A&M's favored by 15.5. I think Mississippi, even though this is on the road for the Bulldogs, I think they could keep it close.
Yeah.
But I like A&M to win.
Yeah, I like in this spot. I do like the points here for Mississippi State. If it stays 16.5, I like that. If it goes down, I don't like it. Probably anything underneath that, I don't like. So I will take the points with Texas A&M wins by 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
Okay. In my opinion, the game of the week, 7:30 ABC, number 3 Miami at number 18 Florida State.
Yeah.
If Florida State had won last week, I think I would have liked Miami in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Miami might be one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah.
If not number 1. Something just tells me Florida State's going to win this game.
Sure.
I don't know what it is. They're getting 4.5.
I like them too. I like Florida State.
I like Florida State to win this game.
Yeah.
And I do think it ends up being Miami's only loss in the regular season. So it doesn't hurt them. Doesn't hurt them in the playoffs.
This helps Florida State's case too.
But I'll take the Seminoles in this game.
Yeah, they needed to win this game, I think, just to maybe they can get it with 2 losses. They would definitely stay ranked because it's number 3 Miami. But it helps.
If Miami wins this game, by the time the playoffs start, the Hurricanes will be the number 1 team in the country. I'm going to say that.
Wow. So you think Ohio State's going to lose?
I do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I like the 3.5 though. If it was like 3 or 2.5, maybe not. But in this sense, Florida State's gonna be rocking. Tallahassee be freaking rocking.
Can't wait to hear Tomahawk Chop, all of that. So
Chop.
I should be back to the hotel by that time to watch this. 7:30 NBC. The Gophers go to Columbus. Play number 1 Ohio State. Ohio State's favored by 23.5. I think they cover.
Yeah, I think they win by 30 too. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to put a ton of points on the board, but I just don't think Minnesota could score.
No, right.
And I think Ohio State can win this game.
Their defense is so good. They're not going to be able to score on them.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That's it for the ranked games. So let's kind of take a second and go back. I don't know if you've had some in mind already that you definitely want to take.
Yeah.
Upset or otherwise.
This would be hard for me, actually. Here.
And again, just remind you can kind of go off of a game that we did not necessarily talk about.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be anything that we reviewed, and we could talk about it if we pick one here.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do Central Michigan minus 7.5 against Akron.
That's in Akron.
Yeah.
Akron's homecoming.
Homecoming
Akron
weekend.
against the Zips on homecoming night.
Yeah. Has to be done.
CMU minus 7.5. Oh wait, I put that one on. I almost gave that one to me. I love you, Zips. I'll never pick against you. Yeah, I don't love anything this week. You can probably edit out the dead silence.
That's fine.
Some of this, right?
Yeah.
All right, I don't love this, but I'm going to go Illinois minus 9.5.
Illinois. Okay.
It's on the road, so hoping to sneak a little extra point there if I could, but let me double check Friday's games.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna take my team, my alma mater.
Taking YSU?
Yeah.
So you're upset?
I don't like it necessarily, but
he's going to the FCS.
I'm going to the
out
FCS to get a game.
the upset. YSU plus 14.5. And I'm going to...
I could see us losing that game, like maybe even by 3 touchdowns, but like I'm hoping we should have the heart to cover that game.
Yes.
That's what I'm banking on.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna go out there on the limb and say they're gonna win outright, why wouldn't I take it? It's on the road.
Doing it.
I'm gonna take the Vanderbilt Commodores plus 10.5
Wow.
over Alabama. So we'll see.
Wow.
See what happens. But all right. So recapping our picks of the week, college. I wrote it on the wrong side again. See? All right. For college, Tyler's going way off script here.
Yeah.
And going YSU plus 14.5.
Still Division I football
Central
team.
Michigan minus 7.5.
Yeah.
I'm going Illinois minus 9.5 and Vandy plus 10.5.
Sure.
And for the NFL, I'm going Titans plus 7.5, Rams minus 8.5, and he is doing Patriots plus 8.5, Lions minus 10.5.
Oh boy.
And we'll see if we can.
We'll see.
Into Tyler's lead for next week.
I need to keep it going, man. I need to keep the streak going in college, and hopefully NFL turns itself around for me. So.
All right, we got perfect timing. We're 8 minutes away from first pitch.
Go Guards.
Real quick, who wins today in baseball? I think we were in agreement on all of it.
Yeah, Guardians. Pods.
Padres. I'm going Red Sox.
Wow.
I'm going Red Sox.
I really
said
hope,
it out loud. I was torn earlier, and it just came out of my mouth. I'm going Boston.
I really hope the Red Sox can finish it off today. I hope they can win it and take it. I think they deserve it. They're the more deserving team in my eyes this year, especially the way they played in the last few September and August. But I unfortunately think the Yankees are going to win today.
Okay.
I do.
Finally, we're different on something.
We're different on something.
All right.
So, all right.
See you next
show.
week.
Love you guys.